Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Chuck. And I guess to conclude what I'll call the Beast Hunters Cyberverse week or whatever, it's Commander Class Optimus Prime. As you can see, I have him already decked out in Crazy Driver mode. I really don't think when they started giving blades to these guys, it would have people like me who would just put them like this and just, go through stacks of Matchbox cars, just mowing them down. But yeah, uh, this is the Star Saber here and his, little blaster weapon. It is a pressure launcher missile, and it can fire quite a distance. Remove the weapons now. We'll get into a little bit about the Star Saber and a little later, something I just found out the other day. Uh, and let's look at the truck. It's red and blue, like most Optimus Primes. One thing is, it's a little less movie and a little more G1, but I think it has a bit more of a nod to Cybertron in there. Also, it kind of does, instead of just being the cab, it kind of looks like he has a little bit of a trailer with this rear opening. I guess was supposed to be like a beast holder containment unit. I don't know. It does roll very nicely. Um, really, all the windows and stuff are painted. He has his smokestacks. So, yeah, that's about it for vehicle mode. Let's pause and get into the transformation. Okay, start the transformation. Let's just go ahead and bring the legs down slightly, just like that. We're not going to finish transforming him yet because there's some stuff we need to do with the torso. But we're going to go in and then separate the arms. Now, if you look here, much like on some of the earlier Cyberverse, it's not exactly, tab and slot. It's like a hook type of tab. So you just don't want to pull it out. You want to lift it slightly and unhook it and then bring this down like so. Go ahead, straighten the arms out. There are little tabs there that really just hold them in place. Nothing too bad. Go ahead, straighten the legs out. And by this point, something needs to rotate. Should be free to... Oh, what you want to do... I'm not sure you can see this. There's a black section right where my finger is. You want to go ahead and separate that. And there's like a double hinge here. You just want to straighten all that out. And that will free up the torso to rotate around. Just like so. And I guess while you're here, you can go ahead and rotate the arms around. You have a little bit of options as to what you want to do. And then go ahead, come in behind, and flip up Optimus Prime's head. The next step is you just want to collapse everything in. And then, to do that, you just want to swing it all forward. Now, there's two prongs here. And right underneath here are two slots. So you're not just going to plug it in. You're actually going to slide, collapse, and then slide those teeth in. Like so, to get the torso done. Now I should mention that it sometimes has a tendency to come out when fooling around. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention this little flap here. Should be up in vehicle mode and then down for robot mode. Or down for vehicle mode, up in robot mode. I usually tend to leave it down. It just looks a little better in robot mode. For the shoulders here, just you want to bring those tire panels up slightly on an angle. And then to finish off the legs, just split it open, come around the back, fold those little top panels in. They just actually come around across the front and flip out his feet from the bottom. And there we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Now, remember I mentioned something about the sword? Well, yesterday, being Thursday, the 11th, the year 2013, hi to all you future people, we finally got a look at Optimus Prime in his new mode that will be in the Beast Hunters cartoon. It's actually a combination of this guy and the Voyager class. But here's the thing. Now, if you look at this sword, you notice that there's a little bit of a notch, like a little longer section of the blade. That leads you to believe that, hey, maybe that's the one that goes forward. No, he's supposed to hold it with that tip down. Okay, not how I would do things. Maybe it's like a little anime type of thing they're trying to do. Maybe it's because it shoots lights or something. But another interesting thing that I didn't notice until I got the instructions, because other people who've reviewed this figure got them early, didn't mention it. This can also be held as a blaster, but also as like a mace or some sort of clubbing type of weapon from the base of the missile. Now that's kind of cool. So basically, you can just have Optimus Prime going. Okay, bit silly, I know, but yeah. So why don't we just pause here, and I'll give you a nice detailed look at Optimus Prime in robot mode. As you can see, unlike the Voyager and the first Cyberverse Commander Optimus Prime, this one has a full faceplate. Also, deep in there, he has green painted eyes, which are a little hard to show up on the camera. Other than that, this head tends to borrow more from the Prime Optimus Prime, whereas the Voyager one was a little more G1, Cybertron, whatever. As you can see, there's the painted yellow lights on the shoulder are present. He has his Autobot logo on his arm here. Same details as in vehicle mode with the lights and what have you, and a little more silver on the arms from his forearms and what have you. And just moving all the way down, you have blue and black, and with the feet being black. And as you can tell, the feet are molded slightly on an angle, so you can have that more A stance. One complaint I have heard about this figure is that the head seems a little flat and smushed. Now, yes, the head is actually just a flat panel, as you can see back here. But I kind of like it. I definitely like this figure a lot more than the original Cyberverse Optimus Prime. I think it's closer to Optimus Prime I grew up with, and the Cybertron Optimus Prime, who besides the Masterpiece and Power Master Primes, is actually my favorite Optimus Prime toy. So yeah, I mean, this is a really cool figure. Figure I'd give you guys a little action pose for Prime, since he can't handle it. Can I recommend this figure? Absolutely. It's Optimus Prime. It's the first Optimus Prime in the new line. Come on, we got to pick him up. I got him at actually my local Walgreens. So I think I paid a little more, but he's out there. Don't know what kind of repaints will be coming down the line, if any. Remember, in the Prime line, when they repainted it, we actually got a different head, and he came with some different weapons. So who knows? But I mean, even if this guy gets repainted, it probably will be worth a double dip. It's a fun transformation. It's actually quite intuitive, and with that chest swivel, I think that's really impressive. I mean, every time Hasbro comes out with a new Cyberverse line, they improve the engineering tenfold, especially with the Commander class figures. So, like I said, if you see them, pick them up. We don't know what's coming after Beast Hunters, and Beast Hunters is a shortened season. So, it's your old pal Chuck for Optimus Prime. We'll see you next time.